Greetings, everyone. I've returned to Disneyland, and today I'm going to show off the Adventureland Treehouse. Let's roll that intro. Greetings, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Adventureland Treehouse, and this is actually footage I recorded simultaneously with a stream that I was doing the other day. So if you want to see like a full 45 uncut minutes of the Treehouse, we'll have that too. But also, let's just get right into it. This is the first floor. This is one of the first things you see. You walk right in, and you see Jane, which probably is a tie-in to Tarzan or some throwbacks here. There's a few throwbacks to the former treehouse. But this is the ostrich, Jane. Hello, Jane. I think Jane is going to be a fan favorite. Jane kind of has like a set pattern, it seems like she is on. She kind of checks out on everybody, looks around. Yeah, it's fun to just stare and look at Jane all day. Also, you can see over here, we're dealing with a family of 5. A mother, father, daughter, and twins. You can see all the bowls set out here for dinner or whatever meal they're about to have. There's a little turtle with a turnip on the table. Super cute little kitchen, fireplace, chill area. Then we move down over here to the studio where we can see these actual cool like paintbrush artworks that are here. And they have this great detail on them that they look like they were just painted, especially the one in the middle. It looks like it's still kind of wet. It looks really great, and I think that's very purposeful to make it feel like that they were just here, like the whole family just stepped out for a second. And you can see some of the kind of woodworking area here, all the things that they're making, all the interesting little kind of gadgets and gizmos and whatnot. And look at kind of the schematics here. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot of details to just kind of sit and stare and analyze. Yeah, so I'm going to try to do a little justice in this video here today. One thing that you'll see throughout this too is that while I was up here, there's so many great views. This is kind of the second floor-ish or moving towards it. There's plenty of stairs, but I just kind of like to take a stop, you know, look around, enjoy it. Yeah, and then you can see a little bit of a chonk lizard too. You never know if you just stop kind of mid-stairs and look around. You never know what you're going to see. I like him. But yeah, there's plenty of stairs, so keep that in mind. I'll be honest though, I didn't really notice or feel them as much as like when the Tarzan treehouse or like the Swiss Family Robinson one that they have back in Florida, which this is very much like. And speaking of that, you get the Swiss polka playing on this kind of player piano slash kind of player organ. It's got the little violin up top too, and it's kind of cool that it looks like it's, you know, completely being powered by the water, kind of a water wheel going. It's really fun. Kind of the way it's animated feels very alive, so you got to enjoy the kind of Swiss polka music that's just kind of going the whole time. But again, there's so many little details in every little room and scene that you can enjoy. There's a little Tarzan of the Apes book there on the table. It's pretty nice. And again, another look at the view here. Very beautiful. It's kind of up here around sunset, so you start to get a feel for what that's going to be like, especially at night. I can't wait to come back over here at night. This is kind of that room with the player piano too, and if you look up, you can actually see that it's kind of high ceilings, and you can look into that room from above kind of too later on. So these rooms are a bit bigger than you'd think, and then also this is kind of like looking out that window with kind of the ship, the front of it, as it were. There's a little booth there, so you can take pictures. There are some people kind of hanging out and taking pictures there already. It's like, oh, it's kind of like a little cozy spot you want to hang out at. So there's plenty of spots to kind of just stop to and relax if you need to. There's also like a lot of like little cool carvings like that of a hippo right there. Stuff you can read about, you know, about mother and stuff. So of course I had to stop because, you know, I love mom. So but yeah, every time you kind of step in and out of a room, lots of beautiful, unique views that we haven't had for a long time. And yeah, it's just nice to have that back in the park, to be honest with you. You can see kind of a cool like wind chime there as we move towards the daughter's room where she's into astronomy and all the crazy cool things you can see up here. Really large telescope used to look and peer at the cosmos, along with other star charts, mobiles, other things. There's kind of like this ethereal kind of like wind chimey music up here too. That is pretty nice to listen to. Kind of another shot here, and again, at night, this is going to be so much better and so much more enjoyable. But if you zoom in right over here on the moon, you'll notice that, boom, look at Hidden Mickey. There you go. Yeah, it's cool. You can kind of see it from multiple perspectives and vantage points. And I wanted to kind of, double down on filming this right now because it's going to be super crowded for a while, just crawling with people. And it gets kind of tough when you're doing these walkthroughs, and they end up just kind of being like a queue line. In a way. I like this caution fire ants. Little spot there for a fire extinguisher. But again, you look out, you see things like Big Thunder. You can see Batu in the distance there as well. It's just a cool, interesting spot to be in, all high up. And you are very high up, and you can feel it sometimes. You can kind of feel it moving underneath your feet. Over here is kind of where the twins have set up a spot for a bunch of different flora and fauna, they say. You can see there's a monkey over there, and he keeps knocking this thing over, saying that it's time to feed the monkey. It's not time to feed the birds or the frogs or anything else. You gotta feed the monkey. So he's just doing that. But the little bird here, I think it's a toucan, and some other small birds in the birdhouses are kind of timed with the music. So you can hear that Swiss polka music going on underneath, and then they're kind of timed and they're kind of moving with that. It's nice. It's really nice. That kind of gramophone thing kind of reminds me of something I saw back in Walt's apartment. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. But you can see there are frogs over here. They even have one frog that keeps jumping across the rocks and stuff. And there's some frogs and tadpoles underneath as well. It's kind of a cool room. Again, there's a lot to look at, a lot to kind of get involved with. Again, I keep looking at this kind of water setup because that just is so interesting to me. I like looking at that sort of thing. And you can see that they're kind of actually dropping off water. This whole kind of bamboo chute system is doing that. It was kind of shaking the tree and stuff too. So there's plenty of water coming up here all the time, trying to actually maneuver some of these things, or at least make it look like that's what's happening. Kind of their automated treehouse, it's great. Definitely throwbacks here to original Swiss Family Robinson stuff. And like I said before, still some Tarzan tie-ins as well. There's this cool kind of like hand-woven thing with the owl right here. It's really neat. And then again, some more views because you can just look out on the rivers of America right there and just get an appreciation. The Pirates of the Caribbean right below us there as well. Just such a beautiful place, just to kind of be up high. And again, once it kind of dies down a little bit, I'm hoping to come up here more often and just kind of hang out, look around. Look at all the branches and stuff. Lots of cool looking, like, natural, quote-unquote, branches. And there's a little kind of spot here, record player and a book. Somebody can just kind of chill, someone you can imagine one of the family members would be here. You can't go here, but it still looks really nice. And then you can see the waterfall down here, kind of right next to Pirates, as we kind of head back down to that family eating area and the kitchen and whatnot. Yeah, this is kind of like a brief overview, a little walking tour, like I said, of the treehouse. If you want to see like a true, like it is uncut version, I will link that stream up here for you guys. So thank you so much. And again, there are a lot of little plaques and stuff, the old water wheel here that you can look at and read and just kind of enjoy. And also there's at least two Society of Explorers and Adventurer tie-ins that I saw, one here and then one on a book too as well. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you and your time. Huge thank you to the members and the patrons also. You guys are fantastic. Much love. And let me know if you like this sort of video where I'm kind of narrating over it. Yeah, let me know. Either way, until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Bye-bye.